Hello everyone and welcome. Dr. Robinson here. So today we're going to talk about the basic levels of structural organization of the body. So when we think of the basic structural units of the body, let's start from the smallest unit and go all the way to the largest. So the smallest is going to be an atom, the largest is going to be the human body. So let's start from the very top, or the smallest unit. The smallest unit is going to be an atom. An atom is the building block of all matter. An example of an atom is right here. So an atom has a central nucleus. That nucleus is going to have a positive proton, a neutral neutron, and on the outer ring right here, a negative electron. So those all three things are considered a subatomic particle. That's what makes up an atom. Next, when you put multiple atoms together, that makes something called a molecule. Okay? An example of a molecule will be oxygen, water, or glucose. That's just some examples right here. And when we put atoms and molecules together, we consider that the chemical level of organization of the body. So that's going to be the first step. And our next level of structural organization of the body is going to be the cellular level. So think of the organelles inside the cells and the cell as a whole. So the cell is going to be the smallest living organism inside the human body. A cell is going to have an outer cell membrane, it's going to have a cytoplasm, and it's also going to have a well-defined nucleus. Those three components make up a cell. Examples of cells are muscle cells, neurons, and red blood cells. We have many different types of cells in the body. All right, next we'll look at the tissue level. All right, so these are going to be similar cells working together for a shared job. An example of tissue will be, I like to say, semen. So CMEN, that stands for connective tissue, muscular tissue, epithelial tissue, and nervous tissue. These are the four types of tissues in the body. Next, let's look at the organ level. This is going to be two or more tissue types that have a similar structure and perform a specific job in the body. For example, an organ would be like the stomach, the brain, the spleen, the pancreas, different organs like that. We have many organs in the body that have a specific function. So next we're going to look at the organ system. The organ system is multiple organs performing major functions in the body. For example, the GI system, that takes into consideration multiple organs. For example, we have the stomach, the large intestines, small intestines, and things like that. Another example of the organ system can be the cardiovascular system. That's going to take into consideration our heart, our vessels, and our blood. Those all work together to perform a specific function of the body. All right, when you put all of these different structural organizations of the body together, of course we create the human being, which lastly we consider is the organism. So this is the levels of structural organization of the body, and I hope that helped. Thanks.